How to make Instagram ads without actually using Instagram or Instagram ads. What up guys, Ben Oberg here, back with another video. Super excited today. We're going to talk about Instagram ads. I'm going to be sharing with you tips and tricks and actually the complete strategy on how to make Instagram ads without actually using Instagram or Instagram ads at all. And if that sounds confusing, I agree with you. It actually is quite confusing, but I've been using Instagram ads without actually making ads on Instagram for quite a while, and now I'm able to make money with these ads, and I'm able to generate followers that are targeted and monetizable and can be retargeted into income. If you don't know what the word retargeting is and you are currently growing a following on Instagram, my gosh, you need to learn, you need to understand that. And to understand what that word is, real quick, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, tap that notification bell. I was actually just talking with a client of mine the other day, not even the other day, about, 30 minutes ago. And he said, man, there's a lot of profiles on Instagram, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million followers. He talks to them all the time. He's a big deal on Instagram. He's like, they don't know how to make money. They're selling shout outs for $10, $15. They're taking pictures of bikinis and making $1,000, $2,000 a month. It's not working. And there's a huge void between understanding how to market on Instagram and actually making money on Instagram, all right? Influencer is like used all too often. You're not influencing very much if you don't actually create an income from it. So I want to teach you an extremely, I would call lethal strategy with Instagram ads without actually having to make Instagram ads and not even having to use Instagram to be able to make these ads. Should probably turn that into a wrap. Hey, follow me at Ben Oberg if you have not already on Instagram. Connect with me there. I'm happy to talk to you guys there. Shoot me a message. Follow me at Ben Oberg. Let's dive right into this. So I'm over here on YouTube, right? Kind of weird. I'm on YouTube. I have Instagram ads that I'm running on YouTube. And how I do that is I actually create a video. And you got to think about this. What's your goal, okay? Sometimes I do giveaways. Sometimes I'm trying to really generate intellect. Sometimes I'm trying to obviously make money and drive sales. Well, the ultimate thing is you want to be able to get engagement over to your profile and you want to be able to build a following, all right? And if you're providing value, if you are marketing inside your Instagram account, you're going to be able to turn these people into income, right? So what I want to do is I want to create an ad over on YouTube that I can get people to my Instagram. So the whole point of this is run a video ad on YouTube targeting your ideal audience, okay? The age, the gender, the location, the target interest, the target keywords, the ad placement, etc. And the call to action link is going to go to your Instagram profile. So if they do anything at all that you've said in this video ad, it's going to result in them coming over to your profile, liking your content, commenting on it, tagging friends on it, following you, which then once they're on your Instagram, they can consume your content there and then go to your link in bio, your story swipe ups, network with you in the DMs. You can close them in the DMs, whatever you want to do. So to do this, I want to create a campaign, all right? So I'm going to go into AdWords, make an account on AdWords, link a payment method. How much money do you need to spend on this, Ben? You don't need to spend much at all, okay? I have a $22 per day ad running. It is generating me followers and not like East Indian 13-year-olds that have $7. Sorry if you're a 13-year-old East Indian that's broke, but that's how it kind of is. You're not going to pay me money. You're not going to really become part of my brand. So what I'm focusing on is entrepreneurs that do have the money to invest in their business, want to build an online business, want to be able to grow their brand further, want to start a brand, want to get a business going, and are in tier 1 countries. The United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, the UK, those are tier 1 countries, okay, where the most economical opportunity is. So that's what I want to do. I create a campaign, and I'm not going to walk through the campaign here because it's pretty simple. You're going to create a campaign, all right? And then you're going to go, actually, why don't we just do it? I'll create it, okay? And by the way, in a little bit at the end of this video, I'm going to teach you how you can actually track how many followers your ad is getting. It's crazy, all right? And you might be wondering, like, why would you not do this on Instagram or with Facebook ads? Just another, I do, but this is another creative way to get followers, all right? Because you got 2.3 billion people on YouTube. Utilize them, all right? So I want to be able to say, okay, what is the purpose of this? Sales, leads, website traffic, etc. I typically choose website traffic because I'm going to take the URL to my profile and then I'm going to put it in there as the website, okay? So choose website traffic, and then I want to make sure that this is a video ad, okay? I'm not doing a shopping, a display on Google, or a search. I want to do a video ad, okay? And then I'm going to click continue. Go on. You can name your campaign whatever it is that you want to name it. All right. Now you need to create a video and then put it up on YouTube. Mark that video unlisted or private, right? So only people with the link can see it, okay? Now, you can name the campaign, maximize for conversions. You can leave that there. Your daily budget, all right? Put it this way. The more targeted you create the audience, in other words, like if I'm not targeting like tier 3 countries and I decide, look, I want to put my ad in front of people that live in a stronger economy, that can pay more money. You are going to pay more for those leads or for those followers. So you got to keep that in mind. Now, that's reciprocated in the fact that they are more likely to become buyers and are more likely to see an ROI on them. So I'm willing to pay whatever I want to pay. But let's just say you put it at $15 a day. Okay, that's great. All right, YouTube videos, video partners, and display network. I'm going to leave it there. Languages, typically I would do English. I don't know what country you're in. United States. Locations, I might choose that I want to enter another location. So I'm going to do United States. This is up to you, okay? If you've got a product or a service ultimately that people are going to come into your Instagram account and end up buying your product or service and it's location specific, market to that location. For the purpose of being a successful entrepreneur and having a digital brand or an online brand that you're trying to grow and create engagement around, well, I would recommend that you focus first and foremost on the countries that have the money, all right? So Europe is typically good to do, but even above that, United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, United Kingdom, all right? So I might put United States, I might select United Kingdom, all right, United Kingdom. There we go. The Isla of Man, Isle of Man. Inventory type, standard inventory. Okay, you can do an accelerated inventory where it tries to scale and optimize the ad faster. You don't need to worry about that right now. Standard inventory, excluded content, don't worry about that. That's like if you want your ad to be excluded on channels that are a little bit more vulgar or like a Toys R Us channel or something like, just leave it open. What's most important is who this ad goes in front of and what you actually say in the ad. In a little bit here, I'm going to show an example of one of my ads that is doing really well. It's performing very well, and I'll show you an example of some of my ads that didn't perform so well, okay? So we'll get to that all in a second. Hey, by the way, if you haven't already registered for my Instagram Mastery web class, it's going to cost a couple hours of your time. You're not going to be able to pay anything, not going to have to pay anything to attend it. Link is in the description. Register for the web class. Now, you're going to learn from myself, my students, Thor Arsand, who did over $132,000 in income last year on Instagram. I'm doing 7 figures with Instagram. You're going to be able to learn from myself and some of my most successful students on how to do that. I highly recommend you show up, pick a date and a time you know you're going to be available, show up with a pen, a piece of paper, a notepad, lock your husband, your wife, your babies, your kids, your aunt, your uncle in the closet, and tell everybody you are not available. Attend the web class. You're going to start learning those 5-6 figure per month strategies that we've used to accumulate multiple 7-figure wealth on Instagram. Now, at the end of that training, you're gonna have the opportunity to join the Instagram Mastery program that is paid. I highly recommend that you go into that and learn to produce an ROI so you can begin to produce an income. Going into a loan route doesn't work that often, all right? You wanna get yourself access to the right information. So for those of you that are broke and don't see the value in investing in business, this is not for you. For those of you that are like, hey, I do wanna work with somebody that will hold me accountable. I wanna work with somebody that has turned multiple 7 figures online. This kind of sounds like the right deal. You'll have the opportunity to get in on that program, okay? So I'm just gonna scroll down here. Demographics. This is where this gets really cool, okay? I'm gonna exclude the age 18 to 24, not because people won't necessarily end up becoming buyers of my products in the 18 to 24 year range. I have people that are younger than that join Instagram Mastery, that pay the money for it. I have people that are 60, 70, right? But for the most part, I want to optimize my ads budget as best as I can. So I'm going to target 25 and above typically. I'll leave out 65 plus simply because grandma and grandpa aren't usually typical buyers of my stuff. And you know, you might be thinking, well, you're just trying to get followers, but no, I want to bring in the type of people to my Instagram account to follow me, consume my content that I know are already likely the type of people that will buy my products or services. Double-edged sword. I want them to come in, engage, and follow. Then I want them to consume the content and buy, all right? So 25 to 64, all right, I'll leave that open. I don't care if they're a parent or not, but what I will do is I'm gonna exclude lower 50% of household income. As much as YouTube can, it collects this data. Where are you at in the economy? So I want to kind of get the, I don't know, the upper middle class and above, I guess I would say. So I don't know what the income levels really are here as far as a dollar amount, but middle class, you know, is maybe up to about $40,000 to $72,000. Upper middle class, you're maybe 70, 80, 90, and then I guess you're considered wealthy if you're above that. But honestly, if you're making less than $1 million a year, I would consider that middle class. Personally, I would. With my financial goals and the way I view money and taxes, right? But I'm gonna exclude lower 50%. I know you're getting some of my political opinions in here. Hey, smash the like button if you haven't already. I'm gonna toot my own horn and be a little bit cocky here. I know you've already learned more value in this process so far than probably a lot of the YouTube videos out there teaching about Instagram ads or anything like that, all right? I'm arrogant enough to say that, okay? So I'll leave those there. Keywords. Now, you have a few different directions you can go here. Are you going to place your ad in front of people based on keyword searches, based on topics that YouTube knows they've expressed an interest in, or are you gonna place it on channels where people are already subscribed or commonly view that channel for that type of content? For example, if I'm a real estate guru and I'm using this strategy, I could choose a placement where I wanna place this ad on real estate type channels. So maybe Cody Sperber from Pleasure Investor, Cody Sperber from Clever Investor, Grant Cardone, maybe Dean Graziosi, maybe I'll do something like that, okay? And I'll give it, I can actually go in placements, all right? And then I can type in YouTube channels, and then I will select the YouTube channel. So let's say I type in Grant Cardone, right? It's gonna give me a Grant Cardone pop-up here. I can select that channel, right? Okay, if I wanna do, I feel like Dean Graziosi probably will pop up now. He's been building his social for a little while. And I might be butchering his name, right? Maybe he's not on there. No, he ain't on there, all right? Dean, you got to grow your YouTube a little bit more. YouTube will recognize you. I love Dean Graziosi, by the way. Hard worker. So I really respect him. So you could do that placement. You could go for the keywords. Okay, enter keywords. You got to skip lines. So for me, I know that like I'm teaching about building business online. I'm teaching about Instagram. I'm teaching about how to use Instagram to create a full-time income, not working full-time. I'm teaching about money. I'm teaching about tax. I'm teaching the things not taught in school. Okay, so I'm gonna how to become an entrepreneur. Okay, how to make money online. Okay, best entrepreneurs. I might type in keywords like Grant Cardone, because a lot of the content he puts out I resonate with, and in many aspects is similar to mine. Okay, so I'm gonna put in these different keywords in here. I might put in Instagram income, how to make money on Instagram, right? Then I'm gonna scroll down and it'll tell me like based on your campaign settings, here's the type of people you're gonna reach. And then I need to put a URL in here. So let me give you an example. Here is a video that I know I used for an ad. This is actually one of my ads. So I'm gonna show you in here just a little bit the ad that I'm using to generate me following right now. So I take this this link right here, copy that, get out of here. Okay, so I got that URL. You have to upload your video to YouTube so you can go through this whole process. I'm gonna paste it in here. Whoops, sorry. This is placement targeting. I do not want to do placements right now. So I just targeted for keywords, right? Here's where I want to place, I'm sorry. Paste it in there. It's gonna populate my YouTube video. There it is, okay? Now, final URL. I want it to land on my Instagram account. So I'm gonna go to Instagram. I'm gonna go grab my desktop link right here and copy it, okay? And then I'm gonna go back here, final URL. I want it there. Display URL, it's right there. Call to action. I can choose something like follow me, okay? You only get 10 characters there. Headline, kind of up to you what you want to do there. You can put something like 7-figure IG earner. Nope, too long. 7 figures on IG, right? Something that's related to what you're doing, something to hook, all right? Something to strike interest, evoke emotion in people, would make them eager to kind of learn more, all right? So I do that. You want to make sure you put a thumbnail on it. So I put like a skull over my thing. I was doing a $100 giveaway, all right? Got to have some write-offs at the end of the year. So I'm doing like a $100 giveaway every week, right? And then I would publish that, okay? You can name the ad, name your campaign, name your ad, whatever you want to do, and I publish it. Now YouTube's gonna append it, it's gonna decide to approve it or not, it's gonna go and review it, it'll be approved after 24 to 48 hours, okay? I'm targeting male, female, and the unknown gender, okay? Whatever that means. I'm targeting 25 to 64, don't care if they're parents or not. I wanna exclude the broke people, and I'm gonna include people that have expressed an interest in how to become an entrepreneur, how to make money online, best entrepreneurs, Grant Cardone, Instagram income, how to make money on Instagram, boom, I'm gonna publish it, okay? Now, I am not going to make this campaign because I have already done this. So let me show you what it actually looks like and what I have done with this, okay? And this ad, I would say generates me 50 to 100 followers a day on the current budget. Now, the better the ad is and the more well received it is, and the better the audience is that you put in front of, the more likely you are to generate a bigger following faster or have higher conversions for that. Now in a little bit, I promised you I would show you how to actually be able to track just how many followers you're getting from the ad. Here's what I'm gonna suggest. You can target based on keywords, you can target based on interest, you can target based on placements, okay? I like to test. So once I have, for example, some keywords that my ad is going in front of and they seem to be doing well, my ad's getting a lot of click-through, people are following me, what I'll do is I'll take that ad. I've now got an ad, a video ad that seems to be working really well. Maybe I've made a few and this is the one that I'm actually going forward with because it's getting the highest duration, it's getting the highest click-through rate, people are receiving it the best. I'll take that and I will duplicate my campaign, but then I'll go from keywords to target interest. I'll see how it runs there. I'll go from target interest to placements and maybe place it on similar YouTube channels to mine where I think it's gonna be well received. And then I'll look at that against the original keyword campaign and I'll go, which one's generating me the biggest following, all right? And then if I see that it's placement or this specific keyword set or this specific search parameters, then I'll delete the other campaigns, I'll turn them off, and I'll scale this one. That's how I split test and optimize. I'm gonna suggest that you create a few ads, whatever your angle is. Maybe you're doing a giveaway, you can have this minute, 2-minute ad, you know, who, why, what, how, who are you, what do you have to offer, how can they get it, why do they need it, whatever. So I'm like, hey, what up, Ben Oberg here, doing a $100 Instagram giveaway. To be able to get this and be able to win, all you need to do is follow me at Ben Oberg on Instagram, and once again I got the link there they can click on, or it says a little follow at Ben Oberg and it pops up on my ad. All you gotta do is follow me on Instagram, like and comment on my most recent post. Now obviously, other than a giveaway, I want you guys to get as much value as possible, so that's why when you come to my Instagram account, you're gonna learn all about entrepreneurship, you're gonna learn about business and all the things mom and dad, your middle class professor, did not teach you in school. So be able to start learning from me and possibly win $100 that I'm giving away every single week. Give me a follow, make sure you drop a comment on my recent post, and by the way, I usually pick the best comments, okay? So the more intellectual, the more engaged, the more heartfelt and opinionated your comment is, more chances you are going to win. So follow me at Ben Oberg and I'll see you on Instagram, all right? And I make a few different versions of that video. Put it all in the same campaign. I'm looking for duration and click-through rate. Higher the duration, higher the click-through rate, better that ad's being received, more followers I'm gonna get. I turn off the other ones and I go through. Reason I sound like I have a cold is because I do have a cold. One nostril's working right now, the other one's about to go out, so if I get plugged up here, that's why, all right? So now I'm gonna go into my campaigns. Yes, I did just swallow my own snot, is what happened there. Highly professional. And I'm gonna go into my video campaign so you can see we're spending like, how much are we spending right now? 360, 465, 75, 650, 750, 850, 950, 1050, 11, 12. We're spending like $1,350 a day right now, I would say. Yeah, we're spending $1,350 a day on ads. Okay, so instant growth. I'm only spending $22 a day on this campaign. I have 609 video views, 35% view rate. Cost per view is 13 cents. I spent $78 in the past like 3 days on this, and I am getting, I would say, somewhere around 50 to 60 followers a day from this ad. Now, what I want you to see is I actually turned this ad off because it wasn't getting any views. This ad right here had a high view rate, all right? And it had a lower cost per view, but it wasn't actually resulting in a good amount of followers. So I decided, hey, I'm gonna turn that off or even delete it, and I'm gonna continue with this one ad. So that's what I've decided to do. Now, I told you guys I would talk to you about how can you track? How can you actually track if this ad is generating new followers? How do you know exactly how many followers? So I'm gonna get to that, all right? Really quick, what I wanna know in the comments is, have you found this video valuable so far? Did you learn a lot from it? And what's your biggest takeaway so far? Drop it in the comments. I replied to every single one of my intellectual comments. Make sure you smash that like button and follow me on Instagram at Ben Oberg. It's all about turning followers into dollars. Instagram's a networking platform, all right? You can have good engagement, bad engagement. At the end of the day, what matters is money, providing value, and being able to network and turn your Instagram into deals. The likes, the comment doesn't matter. What matters is connecting with people, making money, and then helping them get results, okay? So here's what I would do. I would create a funnel, all right? That's something like, for example, I have this funnel. It's got this video on here, all right? What you could do is you could run a video ad doing a giveaway or your promotion or whatever it is that you want to do, all right? And the call to action is, guys, all you have to do to participate in this is click the link. You're gonna fill out a couple little buttons right here, and I'll see you on Instagram, okay? And what I'd do is I'd run my video. My call to action is to go to this, click the link, all right? When they click the link, I tell them, look, all you gotta do is click the link. You're gonna come to a page. It's gonna ask you a couple questions, fill that out. I'm gonna pick a winner, all right? And when they come to this page, what they have to do is there's a little video on here that restates whatever you're offering. Look, I'm doing a $100 Instagram giveaway. I do a giveaway every single week. If you want to be one of the winners, all you got to do is click the button here, give me a follow, and then go ahead and drop a comment on my most recent post. I pick the best comments, the most intellectual, engaged comments as winners. I hope you're one of the winners. I'll see you on Instagram. Once again, all you got to do is click the button right here next to this video, follow me, drop a comment. I hope you're a winner. I'll see you on Instagram. And you do something like that. Now, if you create a funnel like this, see, I have a video right here. Let me get rid of this pop-up. I have a video right here. If I were to have just a video, once again, restating what my offer is, whatever, if it's a giveaway, if you're giving away your program, if you're doing a consultation with somebody, if you're trying to sell something and they can get a discount if they follow you on Instagram, whatever your angle is, you got that in your video here. There's a button. They click on that button. It's going to bring them over to your Instagram profile. Then they just have to follow you, okay? You can pixel that button. Place a Facebook pixel on that button or a Google pixel, whatever you want to do to track it, okay? Place a pixel on that button. So that way you know anytime somebody clicks that button, it's taking them over to your Instagram account. They're going to follow you. So what you can start to do is you can track each individual button. So for example, if you've got 5 ads that you want to run and you create a funnel and you split test the funnel where it's got a different video on each funnel. Okay, so it's the same funnel. All that's different is video 1, video 2, video 3, video 4, whatever, okay? If you really ultimately want to figure out like which funnel or which ad, what you can do is you can run ads, center this funnel, okay, and pixel that button. If you want to run a different ad to a different funnel, all right, or the same funnel, and simply put a different pixel on that button, you're going to be able to know this ad, when clicked, went to this page, and here's how many people clicked on this button and followed, all right? This ad went to the same funnel, and they clicked on this button, which I put different tracking on. You duplicate the funnel, put a different tracking link on it, and here's how many follows it got. This ad went to this funnel, looks the same, it's got the same video offer on here and everything, but I duplicated the funnel, I put this tracking link on it, and here's how many followers it got. That is how you can know for sure how many followers you're getting from your ads and from this specific Instagram ad strategy, once again, without actually having to be on Instagram or make ads on Instagram. My name is Ben Oberg here. Appreciate you guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video thoroughly and you've taken a lot of value away. Once again, make sure you follow me at Ben Oberg, register for the Instagram Mastery web class, and at the end of that, if you want to invest with us and start turning your Instagram into a 5-figure per month business, you'll have the opportunity to do so for a smashingly low price. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.